Alright guys, Andy here. Welcome to Minecraft Kingdom, Season 2 The Island. I am taking this custom built island and using the Minecraft 5x5 building guide, we are building ourselves a medieval kingdom. A little bit of wall building today, but the main thing we're going to be doing is an amphitheatre. Somewhere where you would put on a play, some entertainment for our villagers. Hey, in the last episode we did the medieval dock area, an unloading area, and today we're going to be concentrating on a market, some houses, and as I said, a theatre, some sunken theatre into the ground. Hey, if you like this kind of large-scale creative build with commentary, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that notification bell and check your phone's notification settings to make sure you get YouTube notifications, and that way you won't miss a live stream in which I will be building this every day, and also you'll see every video or get a chance to. Hey, if you want to download this map, you can download it on Patreon, patreon.com/Andyisyoda. You can download it at episode 0 stage and also at episode 11. And I might do another download of this island at episode 20 as well, kind of 2/3 probably of the way through. So the wall was fairly complicated, a bit of a wiggly wobbly wall, but we eventually wrapped it round. Inside this sort of narrow corner here, I think this is probably where the army is going to be. We'll have barracks, maybe an armory as well. Now, some of the people watching the live stream were like, oh, we need an entrance. We need an entryway into the city on this side of the island. And I thought it's a great idea. So what we did is made 2 towers and a nice bridge. And I thought this is a very easily defensible way of getting into the kingdom, where you could easily defend against this bridge, or even burn the bridge and stop people coming up this tower, crossing the bridge and getting into the next tower. So a great defensive asset. We like that very much. Okay, so before we do the amphitheatre, we're just going to add in a few more details around the canal. A few paths are going to go in. We've got some houses here on the left hand side. By the way, big shout out to Brenton, Jenny, Saber, MLS and Arctic Noodles. I'm going to be naming a build when we do our first person view of this place. You guys are going to be getting a job in the market or in the cranes somewhere in this town today. You're going to get your name added onto a build. Every month I like to include my Yodas and Jedi Sentinel YouTube channel members. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Much appreciated. Right, what we're doing here, this is a warehouse, and this is somewhere where you maybe have a temporary stock of everything that comes into the dock would be temporarily stored in the warehouse, and then maybe the merchants would come and buy it or move it or shift it on and put it into some stores. So making good use of extinguished campfires to represent the large pallets that are kind of swung over and moved by some cranes. And now we've got this little open green area. Big shout out and thank you to Caleb. Caleb, who sent in some amazing super chats recently. He gets a whole market kind of dedicated to him. So this is Caleb's market, and we're going to be putting his name onto this market in the first person view. So what am I talking about? Well, I call this kind of third person here, speeded up time lapse. This is the market. So this is the first part of the video. So if you haven't seen this series before, the first part of the video is always kind of speeded up, quick, build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. And then the second half we go on and have a look in first person around everything we've built and maybe adds a few signs, a few details, and a few bits of, I don't know, a few flourishes to make things kind of stand out. So this is the harbour master's house. This is somewhere where the person would live with their family, who's probably in charge of the whole harbour area. So a nice medieval roof using prismarine. We've got smooth sandstone, a balcony going around the outside. Again, we're using the 5x5 building method, where every principal upright is 3 blocks away. Adding some lanterns, trapdoors, some gates, upside down stairs. We're also adding a bit of an awning as well, and even some other, I call them chocolate trapdoors. What are they again, those trapdoors? We'll have a look at them later on. They look like kind of chocolate bars. I'm also doing kind of a secure storage at the back there for the harbour master. So there we go. That is the person who controls, maybe owns the cranes, and probably quite rich, to be honest. Time now for the amphitheatre. So I've cleared a nice big space, added on some water to kill off all the grass, and decided to use some world edit to make some circles, moved it into place, and carved out this area here. And then I decided to go down and down and down with ever decreasing circles in yellow wool. And this makes the kind of the steps of the amphitheater, the kind of the seats, the racked seating, or raked, is it raked or racked? Raked seating. And then in the corner, this is where all the plays, the theatre is going to take place. So we're squaring off the corner here, making kind of an upper balcony area where you could do one of those kind of plays where you talk down and interact with people above you. We're adding some barrier blocks and some red banners there, just going slightly off camera there. But those red banners represent kind of the curtains. Adding in some path, changing the floor of the amphitheatre to polished granite. Adding some paths and kind of stone bricks around the outside as well, kind of defining the whole area. And then this is kind of a royal area. Maybe the person who lives in the castle, maybe the king, the queen would come down and they would have their own private booth. So I decided to make two kind of private booths. Please excuse the camera. I'm sorry about this. We're going right through. I didn't realize we're going right through the middle of a tower. Anyway, you can see I've copied and pasted the other booth, and I've used kind of royal blue and purple to represent the royal colours, representing the nobility, the aristocracy who would be in those kind of private booths. I decided to add a roof to the whole backstage area. So you've got plenty of places to come on to stage, and you've also got this kind of balcony area. It could represent some houses, some medieval houses. I did a balcony as well. We'll have a good look at that a little bit later on. I probably start to mess up the world edit here to try and duplicate this across. As you can see, yeah, some mistakes there with the world edit. Anyway, that's the roof, kind of a bit of a roof over the stage area. Might increase that actually. Might put a bit of an awning above everything. I decided to make some shops, some little stores inside the amphitheatre area at the top, where you would maybe buy your candles, maybe you would buy some food. I thought this is an excellent suggestion from the chat of the YouTube live stream that I was doing to build this. I put the entrance over by that house, and then I decided to later on move that entrance around the corner. But we've got shops, we've got entryways. Oh, we've got these little campfires which I put on iron trapdoors, and I'll show you how to do that in a few seconds. Kind of a really cool invention that just happened live as I was streaming this. I've changed the path into polished granite, added in some trees, some more seating areas. Yeah, let's take a close look at this place. Okay, so here we go. This is the kingdom so far. I have a few details to tidy up. We've done the wall on this side here. We've also done this amazing entryway here. By the way, this is going to be the Brenton Verlow Tower. Thank you so much for your support, Brenton. As you can see, I was using some wool here to copy and paste. But yeah, we've got this little bridge. What do you think of this little bridge going across here to the Jenny O'Kelly Tower? Thank you so much, guys, for your support on my channel. Got the wall going around there. I do need to tidy up the wall a little bit, so I'll be doing that off camera. We're going to come right back to the amphitheater in a few seconds. By the way, the amphitheater, I've called this the Arctic Noodles Theater. Big apologies to Sata, who sent in a nice donation. Sata, I've given you this house. This is the Sata house right there. Also, supporters of my channel, big supporters, we've got Saberfang, who now has a warehouse here as well. MLS1412, I've given you this big tower over here. This is your huge tower in the kingdom, which kind of links down to the dock area as well. And that's my Jedi Sentinels and my Yoda's channel members helping me. By the way, quickly, we have the Caleb market over here. Caleb has been very generous in sending in some super chat donations. So yeah, here, this is going to be, I need to make a decent sign. Caleb, I'm going to make you a decent sign on the next live stream which you're in. We're going to make you a proper sign for Caleb's market. Yeah, I put some chests into this market, some bricks, some melons and pumpkins and some ores basically there as well. What should go in these shops across there in Caleb's Market? We've got our warehouses here. What do you think of the warehouses? I like the warehouses. Got these big pallets here done as well. This is all done on the live stream, so kind of fast. Now you get a chance to have a look yourself. We've added in some lanterns, moved the bridge along, more warehouses right here as well. And then Sue sent in some amazing super chats. So this is going to be Sue's house, Harbour Master Sue and family. A pretty nice, big, rich house there for Sue to live in. Thank you, Sue, for all your support. It really is appreciated. Okay, let's have a look at the amphitheatre. So down here, this is where the plays are put on. I would love to put on a play right here. And then back here, we have kind of the backstage area. And we could cut into here and kind of make some storerooms as well if we wanted. I've used barrier blocks here to hold up the banners, in case you're asking. Up here we've got, whoa, tiny touch of lag. Up here we've got the royal thrones as well, made of lecterns and trapdoors. Got the royal seating. Do you like it? Do you like it? Ooh, what we do have is an amazing invention of mine. We've got these campfires here. So what you do to do this is you get a lever and you put the lever underneath, flick it. And what that means is when you put iron trapdoors down, instead of just going like that, they actually make yourself a little bit of a, I don't know, what do you call it, a brazier there for cooking your hot dogs and kind of waiting until the play starts, and then you just rush down to your seat and say, hey, this is where I'm sitting for the play. And you could also sit here as well, chew the fat, discuss what's about to happen, buy some fireworks, some candy, some pigs. I don't know why we need some pork. And we've got the same shops over here and some more seating. And then this is kind of where you would show your tickets and buy your tickets and so on. But there we go. That is the amphitheatre. It sinks right down into the build. I'm going to call this Area Victor and Area Uniform here. What do you think should go in Area Uniform? Should it be all military? Or have you got some other ideas on what should go in Area Victor? Let me know in the comments down below. If you have built anything in Minecraft, be sure to send me some pictures on Instagram. I would love to see you on Instagram. You can also direct message me there and I reply to everybody. Hey, the kingdom, let's have a look. Can we do this? Can we go to 40 chunks? Can we see the entire island as once? The frame rate is going to go way down, so don't worry about the frame rate. I'm down to about 30 frames per second here, but we should be able to see the whole island in one picture. And there we go, guys. Nearly. It's rendering as I speak. Thanks again for watching. Hey, by the way, one more thing. If you're a channel member or a Patreon, you can send me your world, what you've been working on. Maybe you're making a fortified house or a castle or some sort of library. Send me it, Minecraft 1.14 or 1.13, and I'm going to transform it in a future video. You'll have a chance of it being transformed. Thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao. May the blocks be with you.